Another edition of the Naked Nose. Okay, so what did you want to talk about? Let's talk about Earth ascension and these ideas that if there's a collective karma for all the humans and other collectives of humans, then does the collective bring the individual along with the collective karma? In other words, if Earth is scheduled for an ascension, if you're a human, do you automatically ascend during what we would call an ascension period versus a non-descending time in the past, in previous cycles of samsara? You know, we would call them over the previous centuries, the previous thousands of years. Perhaps there have been essential cycles where people have graduated en masse. There are stories. So if you're on planet Earth and you're not doing anything in particular, and a large number of people work very seriously on raising their vibration, and those people expect some significant change in their environment that would indicate to them that they have arrived for sure in fifth dimensional Earth heaven, like they would tell you in that song The Age of Aquarius by the Fifth Dimension in 1969. I don't see it, but I keep seeing signs that keep pointing to it, that we're going there. You know, they're like, So, I don't know. There's too many different variables, which makes these videos impossible. Because if you really look at all the possibilities of what might happen in the end, human intention, for example, the zillions of times that humans have said the Lord's Prayer are indications that people that said it voluntarily did intend to say those words, and they intended to have the Lord's Prayer be fulfilled. And somewhere in there it says to make earth just like heaven. So, I don't know. In the meantime, okay, so the question is, if there are a lot of people who are doing work to personally ascend, to higher on the scale of human consciousness, and if you were lazy and you didn't do anything, would you get pulled along more in this lifetime than if this had happened 300 years ago, when there was no great Earth ascension going on. The only way you could ascend was by yourself or in very small groups, perhaps. The Law of One says this is planetary ascension. You can look into it. Aaron Abke on YouTube. It's got lots of information on that. So the question is, if you don't do anything, but everybody else on the planet does enough to get to the state of consciousness where the collective is at 540, well, will you automatically go to 540, or will you still be substandard when the collective is at 540? Well, I don't know. Why are you trying to avoid 540 is the question that the police officer's asking you. I'm working very hard to go sideways and not go to simply unconditional love for other beings. So you only want to conditionally love them, or not love them at all, or actually hate them and abuse them and treat them like slaves or food. Anyways, that's just the way it is. And the answer is, I don't know. What we're told is, can't help you out because somebody else was just telling you. You can ask them later what they were wanting to say. Anyways, that's about all for the naked news right now. I don't have anything else to tell you about what you should be doing. Oh well, maybe later.